Tell me to forget.
After I was getting so deep into it, the mighty Gabby with the band of the Royal Barbados Police Force, the violinists as well. We're talking about the Gospel According to Concert series, and that episode is the orchestra. The people behind the Gospel According to the concert series are Kevin and Tashida Calendar. Good morning, both of you.
Good morning, Pearson.
Good morning, Pearson. Good morning, Barbados. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So we done the good mornings now? Listen, congratulations. Concert number 1 is all done and it is stunning to watch. Let's talk a little bit about that. How was it really when it got into live action? You hear, stand by, go. How was that for you?
You mean this morning or the actual recording?
The actual day of the recording.
On the actual day of the recording, it was surreal seeing all the elements being pulled together, seeing the police band, seeing everybody in their uniform, seeing all the artists, seeing the lights, seeing everything coming together. It was just kind of extremely overwhelming for me. I was just completely consumed with emotions. Tashida doesn't know this, but I actually took a 5 minutes to go away and cry. She has no clue, but I actually took those 5 minutes, and I once again, she doesn't know, but I took that time with the Bangays. Good morning to Amanda and Steve, who were an integral part of this production as well. I walked away and I cried with them for a minute.
Tashida, there's a lot you don't know, girl. He's hiding from you.
Apparently so. That's coming on national TV, right?
Yep.
You know, but there's one thing you do know, Tashida, is that you have been able to pull this together. And this is just the first in the series of episodes of the Gospel According to, or as I call it, TGAT. And so
Correct.
there you were now, and what do you think is going to be the ultimate experience that we can all get when we begin to watch it, and for sure watch it right here on MCTV platform?
I mean, I like to think that it's going to be a musical journey. So this one, while it feels like if we start on a high, you're going to be carried through a journey of music, a journey of history, and a total 360 almost of Barbadian talent and what the island itself has to offer. So it isn't just for locals to experience, but we also want people outside of Barbados to see what our talent is like, what our music is like, what our historical places are like, hence why we are at the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Farley Hill National Park. And as you can see from that clip, we've been able to do some amazing stuff with the actual building, which is something that we've never been done before. So that in itself means a lot to us, and the journey that we're going to take you on through this concert series.
You lit up the buildings and you lit up our emotions right away when we saw it in that clip that we just shared just before. And so here we are now. It is off and it is running. The first one is the orchestra. And so we saw the strings added to the Royal Barbados Police Force Band. Who were those strings coming from?
That was the Angel Strings section, a group called the Angel Strings.
Yes.
But then there's also another surprise element for you in there. I'm not gonna say it until you watch it. But there's a surprise element in there for you, and
that's the surprise.
Pearson, you're usually the one asking the question, but I want to ask you a question right now and put you on the spot. What was your feeling just now when it stopped? Because I know, like for me, watching it. And this is the second time it has happened. Watching that clip just now, I'm watching it and thinking, okay, you tell me to forget that where's my grandmother? Where is she born? You know, like where's the rest of it? I'm just waiting for more of it. What was your feeling when you saw it?
Now listen, I don't normally answer questions on this program, but because it's y'all this morning, I will answer the question. When it stopped, I wanted more. That's the first thing I must admit. I wanted Gabby to get into it and let me go down the road with him. So I wanted to know more, hear more, see more, feel more. And there's my girl, Betty Griffith-Payne. Boy, is she outstanding. So you've had some really great voices joining the orchestra to perform this.
Yes.
I'm already blown away just by looking at what I've seen. And I can well imagine when people begin to watch it, that they will too themselves experience what I'm seeing.
There has been a lot of planning and thought that has gone into it, a lot of the elements that have gone into it, just to make it grand and different and a Carnegie Hall kind of experience right here at Farley Hill in Barbados, just to make it bigger, larger than the norm, just taking it completely outside of the box and just doing it grand.
Tashida, you've lit up that building so beautifully. You've set those flowers right there before the monitors. The camera work is moving, and so we feel it as the cameras move. Talk to me a little bit about the production elements.
So, of course, as you can see, building amazing. We could have done that without Serum SLD, thanks to Fabian Morris and his team. The floral decor, that literally was done like an hour before we started. And that was done thanks to Dwayne Padmore. He totally blew us away because he gave us this idea of what he was feeling. He was telling us how orchestral sets usually look. And in our mind, we're like, okay, flowers, all right, we'll see how it's going to work.
Dwayne said that he wanted to make the director grand. He has to be a centerpiece, so we have to highlight the Royal Barbados Police Force Band. Good morning to Mr. Andrew Lynch. And the NCC was also integral in making that possible because, you know, after Elsa passed through, you know, and then that we were coming to do this production in the space, they said, okay, all right, we're gonna go a little step further and we're gonna clean out inside the house. Like nothing has been done inside the mansion for years. Like, and there, it was overgrown with trees and bush and all kind of stuff. So they took the initiative and cleared out inside so that when lights hit the inside of the building, there's more space that it can just fill the space. You know, that we can have the light inside, have the light outside. They just have that to make it just a spectacle.
And what a spectacle indeed. So we saw Gabby, we saw Betty B, we saw Joe Slow. Are those just the three voices we'll see in the production?
You will also hear the magnificent choir 30-piece, right?
About 21.
Of the Mornin Legal Boys project. They were amazing.
They were like, talk about goosebumps and tears. Once again, I like mixing back the tracks and hearing them, tears, like legit tears. And my eyes sweat regular.
Yeah, they're only in J Slow's set, so you would really get to vibe with them. I mean, I can't tell you the songs because we gotta leave something for you to watch. But they did an amazing job. And talk about movements, they had the choreography down pat and
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Each artist had their own element. Yeah. So we had Betty. Betty was she was an entity, an institution unto her own self. Like she didn't need anything else but cameras, lights, and sound.
Yes.
Jamal, he had the choir element, and Gabby had the strings.
I'm telling you, listen. Knowing Marlon Legault and the Voice Project, I know exactly what you're talking about. And because Joe Slow also went to Coleridge and Parry School and having sung in the choir with Marlon Legault, I must stress all of that. I know that naturally they'll come together to be able to do that. But we're looking forward to when this really hits the screen. So you want to talk to us a little bit now about when Bajans can begin to consume the excellence of the Gospel According to concert series and how?
Well, they have started to consume in its literal form. They've started to consume already because there's it's like, you know, when you go to a concert, when you go to a show, you want to go to the bar and get something to drink. You want to go and get something to eat, get your bites and whatnot. So there is a platform that has been created that you can actually have your food. You can actually have food and drinks ordered and delivered to you. So there's that, you know, consumption element, but as it is there on the screen right now, you can consume it, the actual production. Tomorrow, Saturday, it's tomorrow already.
Saturday, 7 p.m.
At 7 p.m. And it's on multiple platforms. So as you said, MCTV's Trident10 platform. I mean, it can be seen in Barbados tomorrow, and you know, just multiple platforms you have that you can see. And YouTube channels. Go ahead.
You can sit and relax. I see here at the bottom of the screen, order your, as you've been talking about, order your beverages and your bites from Peckish Menu. And to get to the Peckish Menu, where can we get that Peckish Menu?
Yeah, so we pretty much created a platform where you can order food and drinks, and that's menu.tgatseries.com. And we've been able to partner with the amazing restaurants here. We've got Beyond Sushi for those sushi lovers. We've got Chicken Barn. We've got Curbside Cafe, which is a mobile food truck. And we've also got CJ's Gourmet Sweets, who they do like brownies and cookies and really, really nice things, sweets, gourmet sweets. And then thanks to our team at The Grapevine, you can get your wines, your Chardonnay, your Baileys.
So is your kind of taste on palate, Harrison? You know, I can see enjoying the TGAT series with a bottle of wine there, just sipping and enjoying.
And that's the whole point.
You would have all of that delivered right to your door thanks to ABC Express.
And people have been ordering since Tuesday. Since the platform opened, people have been ordering on the platforms. But I would encourage you to order early because the stuff is obviously done to order, is prepared to order. And follow the page. Follow the page is TGAT series on Facebook and Instagram.
So tomorrow at 7 o'clock is when we can tune in here on our MCTV platform, Behave Yourself, Kevin, on channel 116, and you can see it right there. For sure, it's on the Trident10TV channel right here on MCTV's platform, channel 116. You are going to sit with your Peckish Menu and you will enjoy the brilliance of the TGAT series. And remember to place your order as soon as possible because it's made to order. And from the menu, you select. So 7 o'clock tomorrow, if you're in Jamaica, you watch it at 6, of course. And wherever across the world you are, you get to see it on your respective platforms. For us here in Barbados, for sure, you can watch it on MCTV channel 116. And this is just the concert series featuring the orchestra. What comes next?
What is next is jazz.
Ooh.
We have jazz. Do you want to hear who? No, should I? No. Sure. Let's just say that there are going to be some instrumentalists that you see often enough, and some that you don't see that often, or some that you see in the background of other instrumentalists. It's going to be amazing. Once again, a nice setting, a nice setup, backdrop, and production. Period. Look, I'm sure you're seeing a lot more gray hair on my face right now from since the last time. It's a challenge. But it's been a good challenge.
You're not as young as you used to be. So that's the next one coming up. And when are you hoping to have that one?
That was a tough question, but realistically, it's either going to be late September or the beginning of October.
Right, so follow you on social media, stay tuned, of course, and you will continue to inform us as to when next we can get ready for the next edition. But tomorrow night, everybody, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock on those platforms you shared with you just now, but for certain on the Trident10TV channel here on MCTV channel 116, you can sit with your Peckish Menu and order early o'clock, by the way, and enjoy so again, remind us how we can order our Peckish Menu.
So simply, if you go on to menu.tgatseries.com.
Easy. Menu.tgatseries.com. And you are good to go. Order it, sit, we'll talk about it another time, and we will all experience the best of Barbados in this concert series, The Gospel According to Orchestra, tomorrow night. Thank you so much, calendars.
We have to say thank you to you, Pearson. We have to say thank you to the National Cultural Foundation, the National Conservation Commission, and everyone who has been a part of bringing this dream to fruition.
All right. So no more tears. Thank you so much for joining us.
No more. Thank you.
Kevin and Tashida Calendar got me tight down now. Yes. Thank you so much, the producers of the TGAT series. Again, we'll catch up with you as the next one draws a whole lot nearer. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, folks, don't forget tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock on channel 116 on MCTV. Watch it, and then we'll talk about it too. We'll take a break here. When we come back, there's much more on Morning Barbados.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning.